methodological way, in a methodological way. Hit me. Hi everyone, it's Hope and welcome back to my channel. Being a mom can be so overwhelming. In fact, being a mom is overwhelming. Like, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you say. You will never make me believe that you've never had those days when you literally just wanna bin the whole baby.
Only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom, a child.
Just rethink all of your life decisions. What am I doing? Like, why did I decide to have this baby? Now, I'm not saying you don't love your kid, like we all love our children. Okay, no, we do all love our children, but they can be a handful. I've got a toddler. She is just coming out of the terrible twos, but to be honest with you, I think we're still in them. It is a stress. Just so you stay on top of things and don't lose yourself. And please, by all means, do not bin your baby.
Don't be closed off to the idea.
But for now, don't do it. Do this instead. Don't sweat the small stuff. Now, nothing ever seems small when you're stressed and under pressure and going through the whining and whinging and complaining. These children will go through that. Sometimes I'll think to myself, okay, maybe there's just something that's actually really wrong, and I investigate. But the more I ask her questions, I realize that actually no, you're just having a bubble bath, mate. You're just taking me for a ride. Like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? And that gets me so mad, right? And in that moment, I'm just thinking to myself, like, you need to step away. Step away from me. Let me live my life, okay? But obviously, they're attached to you. You're all they know. They don't, when they're having a bad time, they want to come to you. And that's what should happen. Embrace those moments. These children, they will grow up so quickly and you're going to miss this. You're going to regret this in future when they think they're grown and they don't want to come home to you anymore or whatever. Right now, that seems like the best thing that could happen to you, but when it actually happens, it's going to be an issue. Pause. So my parents are like that. Like, when I'm at home, when I go home, I'm singing in the corridors, I'm dancing in the living room, I'm blasting music, I'm doing the utmost. I am a karaoke legend, okay? You can't tell me nothing. Like, I may not be the best singer in the room. I might not even be the best singer in the room when I'm by myself. But like, in my head, I am a sensation. I am a superstar. And I sing like one. I am a diva, okay? So you can imagine it probably sounds like 7 cats like fighting and screeching and trying to gouge each other's eyes out. My parents hate it. But when I leave and I come back to my house, within literally like 48 hours, they'll be calling and texting, we miss you, when are you coming back? This house is too quiet without you. It's like, what? When I was there, y'all couldn't get rid of me quick enough. So trust me, I might not be there yet at that point where I know that I'm going to miss Lily, but I am fairly sure, just looking at other parents and how things have turned out for them, you're going to miss this time when they're young and they run to you. So enjoy that. Keep space for your mental. There is nothing more important in this world than your peace of mind, than your mental well-being. Like, if you're not okay up here, nobody is okay up here in your household. It's so hard to keep it together if you're not keeping it together. I don't know what that just meant. If your 3-year-old is huffing and puffing, instead of you going back and forth with them, just leave them. Let them do it. Just leave them on the floor. They're not gonna die, okay? They will kick, they will scream, they will do whatever it is that they need to do to get that anger and frustration out of their system. And when they're done, they will communicate with you. They will let you know what the issue was. If they're in a safe space, leave them there to go through their issues on their own. They've got to learn at some point, okay? And you deal with things that need to be dealt with in that moment. So pay bills, That is important. You need to do that. Focus on your job. Like if you work from home, do that. If you have, say, a lot of plates on the sink, don't wash the dishes. Do something else, something more pressing that you need to do. Do that. You will clean your house when you clean your house. Like if there isn't anything that's like immediate danger, then, or what you can do if you've got children who are older, you can delegate the chores instead. You can get your daughter, your son to just wash the dishes while you handle something else. They can help out with hoovering. My Lily will help me with the post. She will help me with hoovering. You know how it is. Like they really try to do all these chores they're not great at, but if it keeps her busy, I will let her do that while I work on reserving a safe space for my mental well-being. Second hack is in conjunction with the first one. Focus on the here and now. Learn to focus on what's in front of you, because yes, planning ahead is brilliant. I recommend everybody to plan ahead, but life will throw you curveballs. So sometimes when you have so much that you need to do in your head and you don't declutter and organize what you have to do in terms of like, you know, an actual list, a structure of this is what I'll do first and then this and then this, what you end up doing is either start all of them and complete none, which is something that I'm guilty of and I'm working on so hard now, or won't get them started at all because it's overwhelming. Have you ever walked into a room that is so messy and you don't know where to begin, that you literally just back up, close the door and walk away? Because it's like, literally, where do I begin? And that's exactly what happens in your head as well. Sometimes you can just crash, and we don't want you to crash, because to be honest with you, like, your household needs you to keep it together. So keep it together, mama, by taking care of you first, taking care of things structurally, taking care of things meticulously in a methodology.
Oh my God!
That word. In a methodological way. In a methodological way. There we go. Methodological way. Hey, we got that there. If something is causing you anxiety, limit your focus just so you can get yourself to actually get started on the things that you have to do. So have a tunnel vision, or let it go completely. Like I said, sometimes literally you just back away and close the door and pretend it's not happening, just so you can take a breather. And after you've taken that breath and you've gathered yourself, you can get back to the tasks at hand. The last one, which is very important, and I've already said it in the first 2 points, is to self-care. Take care of yourself. If you don't take care of you, nothing else will work out. Your children need you to be in your best state for them to have the best. Your husband, your partner, whoever needs you to be at your best for them to be at their ultimate best too. Have a bubble bath, you know, pour in some lavender soak type of situation, you know, have some candles, dim the lights, do whatever it is that you need to do. Binge on chocolate if that's what you want to do. If you need to go on a little retail therapy, I wouldn't recommend you go on retail therapy because I don't really believe in it. But do what you need to do. If that's what works for you, do it. Again, don't do it all the time because that's not good. But at that moment, when you're just so overwhelmed, go ahead and do it. I'll give you a quick tip that I do. For those of you who may not believe in retail therapy like me, or you believe in it, but really your money is angry with you because that's not okay to be doing, what you can do instead is you go on whatever website that you usually go, assuming you shop online. But it's 2020, who doesn't shop online, right? Like even my mom shops online, so I don't know, what's your excuse, boo? Shop online. So I will go on Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, or Boohoo, or wherever, and guys, I will go shopping. I will put everything that I want into a wish list or my basket or whatever, and then I just basically don't check out, because sometimes you just need to trick your brain. because you think you want something, but it's not really what's going on. So that's what works for me. It might not work for you, it may work for you, but it's worth a try. Your mind literally think that you've fixed that high, like you've actually got the buzz that you wanted to get without you having to spend a dime. So yeah, you can have that one for free. Anyway, that's all I had for you guys, and as always, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, be the best version of you, because that's who you have to be.